TOMz.
Sanibonani Dumelang, I'm Shani and welcome to the biggest and the best sci-tech show in the land. Lena BCBs and teenagers on a mission. Right in SABC World Haemophilia for sure. My boy Grant.
I'm too fresh. Are you nice?
I'm nice.
So we are in Dwana. Now it's my favorite to go to TOMz. My topic are hot. Today we're all about International Haemophilia Day, something that a lot of people don't know about.
Absolutely right. But now hemophilia is a rare genetic disorder. It affects abantu abambalwa.
Yes, so what happens here is that it prevents your blood from clotting. So Ndana, if you are in an accident or you are injured, you're gonna bleed like nobody's business.
And of course, my friend, so I just hope that you at home are just as ready as we are. Hemophilia.
Without wasting any time, let's get to it.
Let's go.
Dr. Johnny Mahlango, Dr. Elongore, urtibisaka hemophilia. Re bona re yena o tlo sebedisa jwang tsebo ya hae le expertise ya ho thusa batho ba nang le hemophilia ebile a ba thuse ka ho improve maphelo a bona. Ha re bona re hantle this rare genetic disorder e be bitsang hore ke hemophilia yona hantle e tswa kae. Batho ba leng hore ba phetse nakong tsa kgale ba le ba re ngolla ka madi le di bleeding problems mpa he bona ba sa tsebe haholo ka di blood clots. Re bona re bokamoso ba treatment ya hemophilia buya kae. Re bona re wena o tseba hakakang ha re bapala the TOMz quiz. Masambeni.
Alright, Mzansi Nako ifihlile for us to interact with you guys via social media. Let's see what you guys had to say on Facebook. Nice one. That pumps the blood. Nice one, but to do keep those comments coming in on social media. On Facebook we are TOMz, on Twitter at TOMz_SABC_1. Let's go Qav. Alright, Mzansi Silana namhlanje all the way in KZN Pumanyova High School. Right now, we're about to ask the learners right here ukubona bacabangani ngalolu daba esilidingida namhlanje. Sabona siswami?
Yebo.
Unjani?
Ngiyaphila.
Now siswami ngicela ungitshele bengithi hemophilia ne? What comes to mind? Yini nje oyicabangayo?
Yeah, blood clotting, sex cells and everything that happens right there. But generally ukuthi nje isifo esinheritwa from parents to child, and see results in blood clotting and if you're injured I'll share you recover.
Genetical disorder affecta igazi lomuntu njengokuthi mawukuthi ulimele kuthatha isikhathi ukuthi igazi lakho liphele ukubleed, then kudala ukuthi kube nama swellings mhlawumbe emaqakaleni nasemadolweni.
Mina ngicela ukwazi butwami ukuthi kahle kahle igazi thina abantu lisenzelani?
Blood igazi ngathi is a transport system egazi kumuntu ngoba yonke into oyidlayo imuncwa igazi, ama nutrients kumuncwa igazi, yonke into umuntu ayidlayo ihamba ngegazi umuntu.
Igazi responsible for ukuthi mhlambe mawudla ukudla kuhamba through igazi, ama veins nama arteries hamba ngalo igazi.
So today's International Haemophilia Day, bafethu sabesifunda kabanzi about what exactly is hemophilia and how does it affect an individual onayo. Without wasting any time, without I'm talking about, check this out.
Mari he ke ntho e re hlokang haholo hore re tlo tseba ho phela. Mari he circulates ka mohara mmele wa rona ebile e re tsamaisetsa di substances tse tshwanang le oxygen le nutrients to our body cells and tissues. Hemophilia is a genetic bleeding disorder e leng hore thibela hore o be le blood clotting normally ka mohara mmele wa hao, and the primary symptoms setting can include uncontrolled spontaneous bleeding, bruising ebile o tswa madi ka mohara di joints tsa hao, mesifa ya hao e utlwa bohloko wa ruruwa ebile o na le stiffness. But ba leng hore he ba hlale ka hemophilia ha bana yona this blood clotting factor ebile protein ya bona e kgona go sebedisana le di platelets ba e hloka haholo ka mohara blood clotting hobane e bohloka mo mmeleng wa hao. Hemophilia ne ba bitsa hore ke a royal disease ka lebaka la hore e tswa from Queen Victoria, ke queen e leng hore na laola ko England ka 1837. Ona alaola the families of Russia, Spain and Germany. And I say up until World War II, mo leng hore di doctor ba ile ba ithuta ka hemophilia le hore hantlentle e entswe ke eng ka lebaka la problem ya protein e leng ka mohara mmele wa rona. Ba e fumane ka ho sebedisa factor 8. 11 other blood factors ba ile ba di kgona ho di bona ka the 1950s ebile ba di sebedisa di Roman numerals ho di tsebisa ka tsona ka the 1961 hore ska ba le confusion. World Haemophilia Day ile ya qala ho fihla ka 1989 ka di 17 tsa April in honor of Frank Schnabel. Ke motho e leng hore o kile a qala World Federation of Hemophilia.
The worldwide incidence of hemophilia bafethu is not well known. Kodwa, it is estimated to be over 400,000 people abanayo.
Absolutely right, Bafethu. Abantu besilisa are more likely to get a hemophilia disorder than abantu besifazane. That is because of a mutation kwi-X chromosome. Abantu besifazane bangayithola hemophilia, but lokho akujwayelekile.
Yes, Bafethu. So manje sohamba seke ad break, but keep those tweets and comments coming in on our social media pages. Nisitshele ukuthi nina niqabangani about this blood disorder. We'll be back. Welcome back, Bafethu. You guys still tuning to SABC TOMz for sure. Let's step in this book. Let's busy again and get teenagers on a mission. I'm trying to find out about hemophilia and better understanding what exactly is International Hemophilia Day.
Absolutely right. Now today, Bafethu, so behlangana no Dr. Mahlangu, uchwepheshe futhi a specialist when it comes to hemophilia. Uzobe kabanzi about this genetic disorder kusuka phansi ukuya phezulu.
Without wasting any time, let's go meet our professor. Hey, yo, what's going on? It's your boy C-A-D-D-Y, pronounced Caddy, yet again running the streets of Johannesburg. City touchdown at Wits University, Bafethu. I'm trying to skulumengo a very important for you and I, hemophilia. And then as Bafethu good telling Hamani teenager. Can we please welcome our teenager for today? Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, listen you?
Good, good. So shall I get good to see Uba and Swami Udumengani, and where are you from?
Well, my name is Primrose Mfunda AUJ radiographer and ngijuma
Okay, cool. So Primrose sitshele ukuthi khona into wena important ofuna ukufunda ngayo ne yini lento le.
Mina ufunda ke about hemophilia nokuthi yini, what
Yeah.
causes it and the cause and pros.
You came to the right place without wasting any time. Let's start this mission, yabo.
Yeah.
Asibangele.
Johnny.
How are you doing, Professor?
Okay, and you?
Siyaphila, namhlanje sizokuvakashela.
Yeah, ngiyabonga ukuthi nisivakashele early in the year. Yeah.
Size ngendaba yokuthi sizofunda kabanzi ukuthi uyenza ini, where are we, and what is your profession?
Mina ngiwudokotela wegazi. I'm a hematologist.
Yes.
And that's my speciality. And I work in this hospital, which is the Charlotte Maclecker Johannesburg Academic Hospital.
Yes.
And I run a hematology unit in this hospital, but I also teach at the University of the Witwatersrand. So what we do is we look at blood.
Okay.
As you know, blood is the essential component of a human body. Our main focus when we are hematologists, we examine blood and blood disease. In other words, blood in its normal state and blood in its disease state. And there are two components of blood. Blood comprises of the cellular components and the fluid component, what we call plasma, and the various types of cells. Okay. So when things go wrong, either the cells will tell us that things have gone wrong, or the fluid part will tell us that the things have gone wrong.
So Doc, asikhuluma ke ngefacility yosebenza kuyo. Nisebenza ngama-tools anjani? Is it here in the hospital, or do you guys have like a specific lab away from the hospital?
So in this hospital, we've got three facilities. The one facility is an outpatient facility, which is our hemophilia clinic. Then there is an inpatient facility, which is the ward I'm running in this hospital. Then the third facility is where we do research. Which is the clinical trial unit I run, and in fact that is the place where we develop the treatments.
What causes hemophilia?
Yeah, the cause of hemophilia is twofold. You can inherit it from your parents who are carrying the gene that is defective, that does not lead to the production of the protein, or it can happen spontaneously. In other words, with no family history as a result of the change in your genetic makeup.
Yes.
Up to about a third of our patients in this hospital have never had a family history. They were the first generation in the family to actually develop hemophilia.
Okay, so Doc, I want to get this straight. Hemophilia, it's an inheritance. Uvela unayo. So at a later stage, maybe not doing the AIDS, that's when it gets really hectic, or as soon as you get to uvela nayo, if you get cut, you will bleed same time.
That's a very important question. In fact, because one of the reasons why patients with hemophilia are underdiagnosed, as I indicated earlier on, we've diagnosed less than half, is because there is varying degrees of hemophilia. There is what we call severe hemophilia. Severe hemophilia patients will bleed spontaneously without any challenge. They would be just talking to you and start bleeding. Mild hemophilia will bleed on very minor hemostatic challenge. By hemostatic challenge, they might be walking past the table and they bump themselves against the edge of the table, and then they sit down and then they notice that their elbows are swollen or their knees are swollen. Mild hemophilia will only bleed on surgical hemostatic challenge. So you don't know, you might be 28, you don't know you've got hemophilia, and then you develop an appendicitis, or you need your wisdom tooth to be removed, and then it's only for the first time when they've taken your wisdom tooth that you don't stop bleeding for the next 3, 4, 5, 10 days. And then of course they'll call a hematologist. So it's very important to understand that not everyone who's born with hemophilia, even though it's an inherited condition, actually bleeds from the very first day when they are born.
The clotting factors ke di-proteins tse le ka mohara mmele wa hao tse kgonang ho thusa to control bleeding ha le hore o na le a vessel e limiting, and the walls of the vessels contract to limit the flow of blood ka moo o limiting teng. Small blood cells tse bitsang hore ke di-platelets di a mamarelana he hore tlo kgona ho thusa in the damaged area moo o tswang madi teng. Ka nako e o limiting he ho na le di-chemical signals that are released in small sacs tse bitsang hore ke di-platelets tse leng hore they attract other cells mo areaing eo to form a clump e leng hore tlo kgona ho ithusa e bitsang hore ke a platelet plug. Mo surface e mo leng hore ho na le di-activating platelets, many different clotting factors that sebedisana here with a series of complex chemical reactions tse bitsang hore ke di-coagulation cascades tse etswang ke the fibrin clot. Ntho yona ke yona e kgonang ho thusa hore o ska tswa madi a mangata.
So mawuthi ngisuspect ukuthi umuntu unayo ngimnceda kanjani?
We battle actually to identify abantu abane-hemophilia, and part of a reason is because a lot of people don't know much about hemophilia. So if someone, for example, uba ne-swollen joint, they might visit various healthcare providers, the majority of whom actually have not encountered a hemophilia patient. So they might look at that as a trauma-related swelling or something else, and actually not recognize that in fact it is hemophilia, it needs to be diagnosed and treated appropriately. So one of the challenges that we have, in fact, in South Africa, the population at the moment is sitting at about 56 million, okay? We have only identified in the whole of South Africa about 2,100 hemophilia across the whole of South Africa. The expected number of people abane hemophilia is 5,600. So we've identified less than half. And part of it is because most people present in an environment where no one knows what it is. And sometimes, in fact, there is a delay in engagement of the relevant people with pathology treatment. The good news is that we are on a continuous campaign to educate people. Now, in South Africa, we've got 18 hemophilia treatment centers and only 4 comprehensive treatment centers. So the Johannesburg Academic Hospital Treatment Center is classified as a comprehensive treatment center. In other words, it can treat every complication of hemophilia.
Effective treatment of hemophilia may require lifelong infusion of drugs plasma through recombinant biotechnology. Desmopressin kapa DDAVP ke a man-made hormone e leng hore e thusa batho ba nang le hemophilia. It stimulates the release of factor VIII ebile e phamisa di-protein tseo ka mahara mmadi a hao. The main treatment of hemophilia go by replace the therapy whereby o shota ka di clotting factors tse leng hore they are slowly injected ka mahara di veins tsa hao. Treatment ya ba fumana hore e kgona ho thibela from bleeding ebile ya o thusa with joint damage and decrease frequency ka mahara batho ba nang le hemophilia.
Lithola kuphi i-protein le lisebenzisa ukutreat umuntu one hemophilia?
Yeah, question ebaluleke kakhulu lena. Esikhathini esilingana ne-60 to 70 years, the source of the protein has actually evolved over time. In the last couple of years, it's a mixture of some of the protein comes from blood of donors, and some of the protein is manufactured in the lab. The reason we moved to the manufacturing of the protein in the lab is that potentially you could expand the amount that you can produce without necessarily going into problems of how many donors do you have at the end of the day.
Now it's really amazing to see how intricate the human body can be, Bafethu. And igazi is such an amazing topic I really don't know about.
Yes, about igazi ntwana. Yeah, mara guys, sharing ukuthi niyacabangani about igazi ne hemophilia. Khona manje sithatha ad break siyabuya. Don't go anywhere.
TOMz.
Oh yes, Mzansi, welcome back. You are still watching with SABC One, and this is of course Teenagers on a Mission.
Yep.
Right here on Mzansi for sure. Namhlanje ke bafethu sabungaza udaba le hemophilia days. Digita kabantu kahle kahle luyini.
Yep.
Futhi sikhuluma no Dr. Ochwepheshe in this field.
Yes, Dr. wethu simvakashelayo Dr. Mahlangu, who is a specialist when it comes to hemophilia. He knows exactly what kind of therapy you need for disorder lena.
Absolutely right. With that being said, that's waiting again. What more can he add to this?
Let's go.
So ikhona indlela ongamsiza umuntu onayo ekhaya.
Okwesibili ukuthi once umuntu ane hemophilia and happens to be uyableeda and usekhaya and they are not next to the hospital and mhlawumbe effect abanayo at that stage, what you can do is you apply ice on the affected joint, and that's one way you can help them. You make sure you limit the amount of bleeding by applying ice, by immobilizing the joint, etc. Okay. And of course, giving them comfort, giving them painkillers, etc.
Swag. So banjalo langa lakho?
Fresh.
Enjoyile ne?
Yeah.
And football phethe mina songifaka istyleni. So what do you learn about hemophilia?
You know the pros and cons of hemophilia.
Yeah, so uyazi ukuthi umuntu one-hemophilia ngisho umnceda kanjani ne? Very important, right? Ha, Mr. Bafethu, there you have it. Your boy C-A-D-D-Y pronounced Caddy is calling it mission accomplished. Not alone, hamba no?
Remy.
High five. Well done.
Well, Mzansi Nako ifihlile, it's that time again where we get to put your knowledge to the test with our TOMz quiz challenge. Bafethu, ngikhumbule nani ngadlala nathi bafethu on social media, do the right thing. However, ngifuna ukwazi namhlanje ukuthi kahle kahle ubani ozoba umanqoba when it comes to the TOMz speed round master. Let's play.
Dumelang kaofela you TOMzers. Let's go rekgethehile haholo ho rona ebile re le rata haholo, and that is why in today's episode re leng ra checkela Phumanyova High School. Let's go to have some fun with you guys. Ha re ithuta ka lefatshe le makatsang la science and technology. Lights, camera, and action. Are you ready to experience the ultimate edutainment? Re ra buisana with the grade 11 learners. Ra bapala di game tse mnate, ra jaiva, ra ithuta ntho tse ntjha, and we had loads and loads of fun. Re etse ntho e ba bitsang hore ke a focus group mo le reng ra bona rona re ka itukisa kae as TOMz. It's cool to be smart, guys, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And with TOMz by your side, learning becomes fun. Ntho yona re bitsa hore ke edutainment. Ra ba fa le dibuka tse makatsang that will empower the learners and keep them motivated. Let's go ithuta hantle re utlwa mnate, and we did exactly that at the dance off challenge. The presenters started di javile against each other, and then we gave the learners a chance to see who could outdance them.
Alright, Bafethu, amaqembu amabili have chosen their three
We tested their knowledge with the TOMz because we saw Team A winning the first round.
D is correct. Alright, so congratulations to Team A.
Right to the second round, Morilin Rabona grade 11 learner, Obamitzangoriki, Tobega Mahlamba, knocking everyone out, or Atotseba Babala, the speed round master. Harbonoriana Otohona now who the pyramid puzzle.
Alright, congratulations Tobega for making it through to the TOMz speed round master. Uzizwa kanjani khona manje? Ngizojabulile. Alright, cool. So ngifuna ngithathele this same pattern ongibekele na kwenye indawo ne. Angifuni enkulu on top of a small one, right? So you're only allowed to use just one hand and you have 2 minutes to do exactly that. U2 minutes wakho uqala right about njengamanje. You're only allowed to use one hand. Tobega looks like she doesn't want any noise at all coming from the crowd.
Hello, all you have to do is email tomz@sabc.co.za.
Bari, alright, 45 seconds gone on the clock, Buffet too.
With all these medical advances and the prospect of the future when it comes to hemophilia, so what does the future have when it comes to abantu abane hemophilia? Check this out.
Honality researchers telling about the methods to insert genes with blood clots more effectively. The gene therapy might eventually help people banana hemophilia or blood clotting factor. The researchers had battle for the faulty genes to hemophilia gene therapy.
Mzansi, this is where we have to end it for today. Thank you so much for watching Teenagers on a Mission, and I do hope that you guys have learned quite a bit when it comes to International Hemophilia Day. Thank you so much once again. My boy for joining me once again on this beautiful
Thank you
episode.
so much.
And of course, do remember that the conversation does carry on social media. On Facebook, we are www.facebook.com/TOMz. I'm at TOMZ_SABC_1 on Twitter.
Yes, if you missed the episode, maybe you just walked in, we still have more information. All you have to do is visit our website, www.sabceducation.co.za/TOMZ. Or you can simply hit me up on my private account and ask me about hemophilia. I'll let you know. Fresh by Caddy on Twitter.
Absolutely right. And if it gets a little bit dull on that side, just brighten up your day and visit my Instagram and of course my Twitter at IamSia_G. With that being said, goodbye and have a fantastic afternoon.
So I'm fellow on the next episode of Teenagers on a Mission. From a very young age, Christian and Analality high senses, his sensitivity and stimulus diagnosed Asperger's syndrome, who 13 years old. Asperger's syndrome is the characteristics study. The TOMz quiz. Let's go. Teenagers on a Mission every Thursday and Friday, 2:30. More SABC 1 Zanzi for show.